What's up? What's up? What's up, everybody? Louthewritersports back with you once again. Sorry, the show started late. I was trying to take care of something. So, the NBA trade deadline has come today, and so far, looking like the Clippers won the trade deadline with the Rondo deal. Atlanta traded Lou Williams to Now, Clippers traded Lou Williams to Atlanta for Rajon Rondo. So Kawhi finally got the point guard that he been wanting since he got to LA. And that's a great move by the Clippers. Does it make him a favorite in the West right now? Only time will tell. What up, Polo? So let me put the link in the chat room so y'all go ahead and join. We talk about this. So also, Denver made a big time move getting Aaron Gordon on the Denver Nuggets team from Orlando Magic. What up, Polo?
What's going on, Big Lou, man? How you feeling, brother?
So, what do you think about the day trades, man?
Well, first off, I want to say that it was not only the Clippers. It was the Clippers, the Denver. I just told Chicks this, and Miami all won the trades. Both and Chicago. Your team, your team. Listen, they all got better.
Polo, this is the first
Huh?
time I've been happy as a Bull fan since
Yeah,
Derrick Rose.
I heard you. Nah, Lou, you cook. I want to hear your perspective on it because I got a lot to say about that. But go ahead, man.
Man, Polo, I've I've been a Bull fan since 1988.
Hmm.
I was there for the good times, the bad times, and more bad times because the owner was so cheap. Now that Zach Ring got somebody who can help him out, we can finally make the playoffs for the first time in years. And
Right,
if they don't make the playoffs, then they got to do something. They got to do something to fit that situation right there.
right. Well,
But you know, the Spurs that brought out the Marcus offers, and one of his he may end up going to is Miami, because Miami is the favorite to land him.
right.
Now, if Miami add the Marcus offers with Jimmy Butler and Bam Adebayo and Victor Oladipo, they might give your Philadelphia Sixers run for their money because y'all got George Hill. Y'all didn't even try to get Kyle Lowry, man. What was up with that?
I'm gonna explain that in a minute, man. Go ahead, man. Keep cooking, bro.
No, I'm not saying, man, like Miami made probably won the day too. They gonna challenge your Philadelphia 76ers for that number 2 spot in the East.
Okay, look. Listen. First and foremost, congratulations. Listen. Yes, we know Rondo. I know everybody's talking about Rondo and everything like that. But I'm gonna talk about that in just a second. But what I'm talking about is Denver, Chicago, and Miami, they all got better defensively and basketball IQ wise. Okay, the reason why they got better, Aaron Gordon, I wouldn't say he's so much IQ wise, but from a athletic standpoint, Aaron Gordon is somebody that that can get up and down the floor, and you got a rim protector in JaVale McGee. Then on top of that, you got Vucevic. I say Vucevic. I don't even know how to pronounce his name, but the motherfucker can score, Lou, on Chicago. He's very skilled and very crafty down low.
Polo,
Vucevic is
Polo,
gonna
we also
hold on,
added
hold on. No, he's gonna go good with Zach LaVine.
Polo.
Excellent.
We also added that center from Boston too.
Yeah. What's his name? How you pronounce it? What's his name, bro?
I don't know how to
Uh,
say it. I can't say it.
Defensively though, he's good defensively. Just top of that, look. Uh, with Rondo, the Clippers. Everybody's like, oh, I about something minutes, and he does not. He can beat him in, okay? But now with my squad, with Philly, we're not sweating none of that. The only thing that we're sweating is Embiid's health. Now the reason why we got George Hill was because we still need we need somebody to back up Ben Simmons. And the thing about it is Maxi he hit kind of a wall. He hit kind of a rookie wall, because you know at the beginning of the year Tyrese Maxey was hooping, and then all of a sudden he kind of hit that little wall or whatever. So we get it somebody an experienced vet like George Hill to kind of kind of be excellent. On us. See how it looks when he gets back. But nobody talking about. We only lost walk by a couple of points. I mean, pretty good. Be a here. I'm pleased with what we've been being
Polo, you kind of breaking up.
that. Hear me now?
Yeah.
Okay. That's what you know.
What's up, Ali?
Hey Lou, what's going on, buddy?
Uh,
Can you hear me?
yeah. Talking about NBA trade.
Yeah, this trade deadline was crazy, bro.
What you take on this?
Oh my gosh. I mean, Yeah, the Clippers definitely are one of the winners, big time. Yeah, this puts them up there in contention again. Um, Denver got dangerous, like Polo was talking about. Um who else? I mean, the Heat are gonna be trouble for sure. Oladipo wanted to go to the Heat, just like James Harden wanted to go to the Nets, and Houston did them both good and sent them where they wanted to go. I gotta commend them for that, but they really messed up because they could have had Karis LeVert, but they got nothing now. Oh, sorry.
But the question I got asked right now is, yeah, Denver got better, but you think their head coach gonna be able to coach those boys up? Because Mike Malone's not that great of a coach to me.
Yeah, that's a good point. The coaching is not consistent. Sometimes the coach puts himself in a box that he tries to fight out of. Sometimes, I feel like he is their worst enemy. You are correct about the coaching, but just from a personnel standpoint, like, Gordon with his athleticism is going to be great. He's going to cause a lot of confusion.
Okay.
Especially when Joker goes sits on the bench. Um, but yeah, as again, it depends on the consistency of Jamal Murray and also Mike Malone. If everything sits well, they're looking strong. But Clippers have the edge because of Rondo. I would say they have the edge.
Well, Aaron Gordon got to show up now. You want it out of Orlando? Well, you're on a team right now that can probably help you go deep in the playoff run. So you got to prove
But
that you can play in that West.
I don't understand why he wanted out of Orlando though. When you got Cole Anthony, and at that time you had Vucevic, man, they had something in place to where they could have did something pretty good, man, something pretty decent.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. I always looked at him as a threat in the
They
East,
had three
especially.
guys that could legitimately get you buckets, but unfortunately, I think Cole Anthony hurt, right?
Yeah, I think that he's out for the season.
Yeah, Cole Anthony got hurt, and then Aaron Gordon was hurt at one time too. So, but yeah,
Marquis
Cole Anthony.
if
Oh yeah, yeah,
Marquez Fultz got
Markel
hurt too.
Fultz. Yeah.
Bro, they got like nothing for Fournier. They sent him to Boston for like nothing, bro.
Yeah, I didn't understand that move right there.
For real. I mean, it looks like they got so caught up in blowing the whole team up, they just sent everyone on their way like ASAP.
But hold up. OKC 17 picks.
I know.
They
I
got
know.
more picks. Oh, for
But
the next 7 years, they got so many
that
picks they can use.
that's a
They can
chess
do
move,
all type of things.
Lou. That's a chess move. I said that night at the draft. They had a lot of picks during this year's draft. Lou and Ali. Did y'all see that?
Yeah.
That's a chess. That's a power move. Like y'all don't see it yet, but Presti, he know what the hell he doing.
Oh, for sure, man. For sure.
It's
They're
a
dangerous.
possibility. It's a possibility he can build that into a championship to tend the team with
Facts,
all
Lou.
of them.
Man, they nearly had one already. They nearly had a dynasty already with KD in them, you know?
Yeah,
But the problem is that you got owner who don't want to pay a luxury tax, so he's willing to break it up no matter what.
right.
He's like that owner for the Florida Marlins. Yeah, they can win World Series, but when times to have a fire sale, they have a fire
Mm.
sale. They break that team up.
Shoot, you better throw Robert Kraft in that mud too.
Yep. James Dolan.
Danny Ainge.
Yep.
But I feel bad for John Wall though, man.
Man, if I'm John Wall right now, I I love this because you got complete control of the whole squad right now. You don't have Oladipo and Oladipo going to Miami. That's a damn good move. But Avery Bradley going to H Town, you got defensive guys coming back. It's not like you don't got some size. You got Olawinick. Olenek can actually get you some quality buckets if he plays. But he was in and out of the lineup. He was inconsistent in the playoffs because he was in and out of the lineup when he played in the finals.
Yeah.
I like Olenek. I don't like his hair and all that bullshit, but he can play.
Yeah, he's solid out of Canada. I thought he was going to Toronto for Lowry, and maybe they throw in Duncan Robinson, but I was shocked that they kept Lowry.
Orlando
Yeah,
didn't want like Orlando. Toronto wanted Tyler
and they
Hero,
got
but
Gary.
Orlando,
They got Gary Trent Jr. Lou.
man,
Yeah,
I don't know if that's gonna work, man. With
Norman
I don't
Powell.
know.
I heard you saying that earlier. Gary Trent Jr. is coming in. Like I told you, everybody that doubts Gary Trent Jr. He's coming into his own as a shooter. He needs to evolve. Fred Van Fleet is the leader of that team.
Yeah,
What's his name is at the twilight of his career.
yeah,
Uh, uh,
Lowry.
Lowry. Van Fleet
I
can
know,
hoop, man.
but now you got a team with Larry, Van Beek, and Trent Jr.
Uh-huh.
Like that combination, those three guys, that's gonna be a hostile environment right there. Because I don't know if they can.
Gary Trent Jr. He's a willing passer and he plays D and he can shoot the lights out.
Yeah, I like him. I like him. He's 5 years younger than Norman Powell. He's 2 inches taller. Very similar statistics wise.
Hmm.
Norman Powell was balling though. Don't get me wrong. This year he was out of control. Portland did get a nice pickup, but I see why Toronto did that move. Um, but yeah, I mean now all they got to do is basically get a big man, and they're all right because they still got Lowry, they still got Siakam, Van Fleet, now Trent Jr. All they need is one big, and they're good.
The reason why Larry didn't get traded because he wants $25 million on his next deal.
Yeah, the extension. Yeah, I heard about that.
I'm like, man, ain't nobody. You about to be 35 years old. Is nobody not gonna give you another match deal? You need to stop that.
Yep, and if you read their fan comments, they are so loyal to Kyle Lowry. They don't care, bro. Like if the team offered him 100 million extension, the fans would be cool with it. Um, because I don't know, like, see, I grew up where I watched the Raptors start off as a franchise from day one, and one of the first big trades I remember was that Houston dumped Hakeem Olajuwon on the Raptors instead of,
Yeah,
yeah.
I remember that.
And Hakeem Olajuwon,
Oh, the key.
exactly, bro. And he is a legend who brought that franchise two glorious rings, bro. And they were like, nah, we got to dump this guy off. We're not gonna do him good. And then you have the Raptors who are like, man, we can't dump Kyle Lowry off. We got to keep him because he's our franchise face. So I mean, it looks like they're having a hard time moving up off Kyle Lowry.
Hold on one second.
The way that press conference the other day, he was looking to get traded.
Hmm.
Now I don't know what
Bro,
the like. And plus,
they were.
I'm past out Siakam wasn't in trade talk because he don't get along with the head coach.
That's right. If I was the Raptors, I would look to move Siakam. He's getting a max contract, and he's not a max player, bro.
You want him on your team, Polo?
I think he had to do something real quick. But nah, Siakam, he's not mentally tough, in my opinion. He didn't improve his game either. He's like everyone has him figured out.
No, the difference is Kawhi Leonard ain't there no more. Kawhi kind of protected him because when Kawhi was there, teams had to worry about Kawhi. Then they ain't paid attention to pass out Siakam.
That's true. That's very true. I mean, he's a good, second or third piece on a team, but like max dollars, nah.
I'm surprised about Boston didn't get Nicholas I'm surprised
Vucevic.
Boston didn't get him. Like I was surprised Chicago got him.
Oh, Vucevic. Yeah, yeah, I know. Boston stays missing out on opportunities.
And you get rid of your center too in the trade. Like, what are you doing?
No, I
Mm-hmm.
think I think that now see right there, Lou, it's time for Taco Fall to you know, for them to do something with him. You know, I think that's what sort of what they're trying to do because you see a lot of these teams are getting quality bigs that really can do it all. You know what I'm saying? Taco Fall, yeah, what he's not doing that, he could be a valuable rim protector. Like Taco Fall, man, I would love to have Taco Fall in Philly. Give give him to
Polo
us.
Taco Fall cannot move his feet fast enough. Polo man, I'm
Hey,
sorry, but
uh,
he gonna get killed on pick and rolls.
hey, listen. Here, oh, hold on one sec. Sorry about that, y'all. Um, okay. Now you saying that Taco Fall can't move his feet, well, right, Lou?
Yeah, I'm saying that. I like.
Mm.
Yeah, he's don't get me wrong. He's a good young. He was decent at Central Florida, but there's a reason
Listen,
why he didn't play that so much.
listen. And see that goes with him not getting the value, minutes that he needs to play. The only way that he gonna learn is by being putting his feet to the fire. Giving him garbage minutes is not teaching him anything. Yes, I agree with you. He needs to learn the NBA game a little bit better. And what is the NBA game? The nook and cranny of it is pick and roll. Okay, I got you on that, and I'll give you that. However, you need to if you what did you bring him in for? If hell, send him to the Orlando bubble in the G League, or get him on the Ignite or something like that. But him sitting there and rotting is not helping him. Much like Bo. I've
Yeah.
said that before. I know I sound like a broken record, but man, these guys got to play in order for them to evolve.
Mm-hmm.
Like I believe Bo's gonna be a great player, but right now it's not gonna be in Denver. He needs to go somewhere where he can go and get some minutes. Because you got too many guys above him right now that are way talented in him.
And Ali and Lou, listen, everybody was busting my chops when I was talking about Gary Trent Jr. Who was holding it down while C.J. McCullough was gone? It was Dame Lillard, Melo, and Gary Trent Jr.
Yep.
holding it down. He came into his own when he got the quality minutes. You
Mm-hmm.
can't be like, oh no, he ain't ready yet. He ain't ready yet. You ain't teaching nobody like that.
Mm-hmm.
You gotta let him make mistakes. Yao Ming was horrible at the U.S. game when he first came. After
Mm-hmm.
that, Yao Ming was losing people in the post, like literally doing Hakeem type moves in the post after he figured out the U.S. game.
Hmm. That's a
You
fact.
got to give you got to give these guys a chance, man.
Well, he if they gonna play him, he gonna get a chance. And if he don't
Hmm.
work out, if he don't work out good, they will cut him this off season.
Would you want him in Chicago, Lou, or would you want him in
Hell no.
Toronto, Ali?
Uh, I'll take him in Toronto because I know, man, we really need a big down there. Aaron Baines is not cutting it. Uh, Boucher is great. He went from a G League uh, bottom dweller to like a beast. But yeah, we do need somebody. I would take Bobo.
Okay, you wouldn't take Taco Fall though.
I'd take Taco Fall too. Honestly, I'd take him because at this point, like you said, they need minutes. They need to improve. They need some experience. They need confidence, and I think they can get that in Toronto.
I would take Taco Fall in Philly, and this is why. Now, of course, we would have to give up somebody, of course, but he would be under the tutelage of Joel Embiid. Now, he may never be the scorer quite like Embiid is, but still defensively, Embiid is pretty good. Still defensively, he's not as good as some of the other like Gobert. No, but he killed man. What am I talking about? He destroyed Gobert last time they played. I forgot. You remember that, Lou and
Hmm.
Ali?
Oh yeah.
So, but yeah, he could still give him some tutelage down there and be working with him every day. I would get him. I would pair him up with KG. I would, if I was Danny Ainge, I would call KG because he played for Boston, got his jersey in the Raptors.
Hmm.
Listen, call KG in there and start working with. That's what KG was working with. Thon Maker.
Yep.
He worked with Giannis. He worked with Joel Embiid. He worked with all the bigs. He worked with Mo Bamba.
Yep. Mo Bamba. Yeah, those are some potential, great pieces there that are just sitting, collecting dust.
Oh, that's facts. I like the way he said that.
I
Yeah.
say this too. The buyout market about to be crazy in this 24 hours
Hmm.
Oh yeah.
because it look like offers is going to Miami. Where Drum gonna go? The Clippers, the Nets, or
Hmm.
somewhere else?
Hmm.
Because if you got a guy who can get double doubles like that, I'll take him.
Yep.
Right.
Because JJ really got traded to Dallas.
Yep.
Yeah, he
I
went to
don't know how much.
Dallas. Oh,
I don't
that's
know how
going
much
to
they're
be.
going to
Ooh.
give Dallas, but I guess Mark Cuban
I mean,
feels that
Dallas
they
is,
need another shooter.
yeah, a kick out shooter, for Luca, because I mean, Luca's gonna get you buckets regardless, but a good spot up shooter, a savvy veteran presence.
Hmm.
Now
And
let's
use
what,
the
but
card.
what y'all think? What is LA's next step though? What do y'all think? You think LA is done for sure? I mean, Lakers. I mean,
Yeah, Lakers. Um, I called in tickets show in the preseason, and when I saw these guys play for the first time, and I told him right there, he agreed with me too. He's like, if it's not broke, don't fix it. And I jumped in right away. I told him, listen, man, Lakers are not gonna be winning a ring this year because they lost their rim protection, they lost Rondo, and they replaced it with, in my opinion, uh, less capable pieces. So I think at this point, especially because they did not make any big moves on the trade deadline, and if they don't make a big move in the buyout market, they really are done, bro. Like it's, I mean, it's the worst situation that could happen right now.
It ain't going like they may be done for the next 3 to 4 years too, because Rondo is on a 3 year deal, and Kawhi's still on his 2 year deal, and you still got Brooklyn. They're gonna be together for probably the next 3 to 4 years.
Mm-hmm.
So, but LeBron ain't getting any younger.
Yeah, that's a risk they knew they had to take when they brought LeBron, because you got so much invested in that player that it affects the entire lineup and how you move your pieces around. And if he goes down, my God, you have a big problem.
They
But
got a
see,
big problem right now. Like AD and LeBron ain't gonna be there. The next 10 games, they may be out the playoff point. They may have to try to play in the playoff, and they're playing game tournament just to make the playoffs.
Yep.
yeah, the 9 and 10 game. Listen, I remember Lou. I was talking to you and that time about this yesterday, and he had mentioned about uh, guys stepping up. Remember, I told you about Kuzma. I was like, look, man, y'all spend all this time complaining about. Let's keep it a stack. Let's keep it 100. A lot of guys don't really particularly aren't too comfortable playing with LeBron. We have to be honest with that. Okay,
Mm,
but listen, now that you have the opportunity, the ball is in your court. It's time to cut out the excuses now and go ahead and step up. And y'all know who I'm talking about. I'm talking about Kuzma.
yep.
Like you got the opportunity now to show, okay, hey, look, I'm valuable, and could possibly want if LeBron came back and you're not happy with the Lakers or something like that, you could boost up your value back up to where it was because everybody felt like
So,
his value had went down. Kuzma.
okay, trying
Oh
to
yeah.
survive,
It
trying to
it
cope.
went down by a lot, bro. It went down by a lot.
I'm
Yeah,
hanging in and hanging on the best I can.
yeah.
I'm just blessed to have a roof on my head right now.
Bless your heart. Well, I'm glad to see you.
It went down. It went down by a lot. And
I was out.
another thing is y'all get all this. Y'all get all complacent with playing. Around LeBron and I can't do this and I can't do that and everything. And then when you have the opportunity, it's like you.
And it's tempting.
It's like you don't know what to do. It's like you playing hot potato with the ball, or you nervous, and I know that
Mm-hmm.
you can't. Y'all got to go out there and you got to be like, look, there's no excuse. I got to produce.
I'm
Mm-hmm.
like, well, I
I,
always
I, I thought I thought he would raise his game up too because he just got
Exactly,
paid.
Ali.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly.
had in my head, okay, well, we're done. Because I
It's
didn't even breathe.
disappointing.
Exactly.
I had a spare
I
in the
thought he
car.
was gonna take it up to another
My
notch.
brain has gone into
I
it's done
know.
now
I know.
for just long enough because I can over it.
Him,
I thought he was.
KCP,
Me and the
Yeah.
double.
couple of them guys, Caruso,
Conversation between
they
men.
can do more.
Yeah, it's just me.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, it's just
absolutely,
me.
Oh, you got a cat?
Yeah,
Just what?
absolutely.
yeah.
See, and I have nothing against cats.
And I know Palinka is
They
just
think
killing
it's
herself
me.
because you had just mentioned. I
And
think
I
that was you earlier, Ali,
Uh-huh.
that mentioned that they lost a
okay.
lot. They, when you talk about calling in about chicken and everything.
JD.
Listen, like you said, if it's not broke, don't fix it. I also told Chick. I think I told Chicken this, and I told Elder and a couple of other guys. I
Uh-huh.
said, don't just tweak it a little bit.
Yep.
Don't go get rid of. To me, one can argue that the reason why they won that championship, a big reason why, was because of Rondo,
60 and
Mm-hmm.
30 pounds of muscle.
Oh
and
yeah.
another
Well,
reason was because of AD,
What we do
and
without
then
him?
your rim
yeah, but
protection, the
right now
combination of Howard and
I'm
McGee.
saying I can't talk to nobody. I can't talk to nobody right now because
That
I
was a
don't
And
know
you,
the guy right
powerhouse.
now.
That was a powerhouse.
Yeah,
Teams were
like I
struggling
said,
against them.
yeah,
my street,
yeah.
the neighbors across the street.
I
If
mean,
they added a piece or two,
We all were
I
yelling
would be
back and forth
cool with
on the
it.
street.
But they kind of blew that
One
team up
Sunday
in a way.
morning, three houses
right
of
there,
us
they did.
got to sitting on the porches, and one
I,
house
I
was
don't know
across
what
the street.
Palinka. I think
We
Palinka
listened
wanted
Sunday
to
service
try to give him
Monday morning. We did
a
that all
different
summer,
look
Yeah,
or
which
something
was really
like
fun
that. But me,
to watch.
I'm like, okay, you're
yeah,
going with
my street
Gasol, and
live and did
you're
try
going
to
with
fucking
an
Uh-huh.
entirely different new.
on Monday
Now Schroeder,
I
I
get
can
cut
understand
again
Schroeder
free.
to an
Well,
extent.
and that's what
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Even though he's not championship hardware proven like
Right.
Rondo is, but he's a younger point guard, and he's a valuable piece to the squad. But
Yeah.
nevertheless, you can't replace a guy like Rondo and what he brings to the table, even though
That's a
he's
fact.
injury prone.
No, that's a fact. I'll take Rondo on the Lakers over Schroeder.
Oh, you would? Okay.
Yeah, only if I got like pieces down there that Rondo can use. Like he ain't gonna do anything with Gasol. Gasol
Uh huh.
is kind of the playmaker, so I mean that's what they were thinking. I think they bet a lot on Gasol to be a playmaker, and that same guy he was on the Raptors championship run.
Yeah, and I was gonna ask you that, Ali, because you're a Raptors fan, right?
Yeah,
What happened? Like, why did they
What you should do
why
is
why did they
you know how they had them karaoke
just they
song.
seemed like they had a good niche and everything. And then it
Sing
just
stuff
fell
like a
apart or
song.
whatever. Or did it just fall apart just because Kawhi left, or what happened, man?
I'm glad you asked that because it was gonna bring me to another point I wanted to make, but it ties in with this one perfectly. The
Oh,
Raptors
with
for
LA.
the Raptors for some weird reason, like a lot of teams, thought that they had a
Mhm.
shot at getting Giannis. So they started opening up some roster spots. They started taking a couple players for granted, like Serge Ibaka. They let him walk for nothing, basically,
Right,
because that all timed in with Giannis's free agency moves.
right,
Even the Lakers thought they would get him. I mean, all the way down to Miami, all over the coast to coast, everyone thought they were gonna get Giannis. But
right,
that's partly one of the reasons. The other
right,
reason is just they gambled heavily on that Kawhi trade, and they didn't really manage uh, the fact that what happens if he leaves us. They didn't really think about that too much. Um, and I think
Yeah.
they should have blown it up a lot sooner with the rest of the team, like Pascal and Lowry. I thought they should have got off
Hey,
of
listen,
them
I got my cat.
that
Like
same year
he
after
many
Kawhi
times, he
left.
too many
They
times.
waited a
Like
little too long to blow it up.
why he lays on me because he knows
right.
I'm down stuff like that. And stuff is,
Well, look, I'll say this before I go, Ali. I'm in place. They could have actually won. You're right, because I was like, man, I said, man, if shape because let's just keep it 100. Like Pascal was hooping, man.
Yeah, I wish Kawhi would have stayed because I know we would have repeated
Like
in the
this
bottom of my
game,
heart.
yeah. But he got y'all chip though,
yeah,
man. But
sometimes
hey man, it was good talking to you, Ali, man, and Lou. Hey, y'all, yeah, sub to my channel. Hey, all of y'all sub to my channel at either Polo Sports Talk ENT or Polo Sports News Plus. Y'all sub to my channel, man, and
yeah,
I'm
another
coming with
thing
some more
keep me
content. Haven't
insane
in
is
a couple
watching
of
those
days,
Tony
man.
Baker
All right, I
Tony
got you. I got you,
videos
bro.
of him doing
Yeah,
those
no doubt, man. Y'all be safe, man, and be easy.
You
pet,
too.
he does pet Tony Baker is a comic. He does those little pet voiceovers. Yeah, it make me laugh every single time. Yeah. Yeah. My mom retired, so she's still making money. My sister still working. My brother's still working. He worked for NASA, so
NASA.
yeah.
How cool! I love when I got to go down to Florida and tour down there at the space station. Oh, that's some cool stuff. So NASA. Then when did your mom retire from?
She worked for the police department in data entry.
Okay. And then your sister does.
She worked for the state where she's like basically the metro of Louisville, where she I think they like help people with their rent and stuff like that.
Oh, okay. Yeah, Metro government, something.
Yeah.
I think the cathedral connects with them sometimes for different things. So, well, that's cool. You have nieces and nephews?
Yeah, I got like
So they're trying to be schooled with this crazy school stuff.
yeah.
I have one nephew that's been nuts. And my sister's only trying to keep up with one. My sister and brother-in-law, they're just trying to keep up with the one. I can't imagine a house with more than one trying to do different groups and ages and classes. It's been hot, and they did not handle it real well. It first for a while. I'm hoping it's gotten better. Are your nieces and nephews been okay with the school stuff?
Yeah, they're doing well.
Great.
I don't seem like nothing bothers them right now.
Well, that's good to hear. That is so good to hear. I mean, because you're starting to hear about so many kids that just got, themselves. Everybody's scared them to pieces. That they're stressing real bad. So I'm glad to hear they're doing okay. They're not real bothered about that. I'm sure they want to be able to play with everybody and go everywhere and such like everybody else does. I figure out it's different. I'll never be able to go back home to see my family ever again. That's just all there is to it.
Yeah, I still haven't seen my new nephew yet.
How is he? You got a new one?
Yeah, I think he's like about to be a year old now.
Oh, you haven't seen pictures of home or video or like.
Yeah, I got like my sister got videos and pictures of him, but I still haven't met him in person.
Oh, isn't that that's so cool though? A new one. My nephew was the miracle kid. Well, didn't know if it was ever gonna happen, and probably wasn't going to. And then he came along, so he's pretty cool. He's pretty cool. I am so glad. Well, you'll get to meet him soon.
Yeah.
I mean, thank him for pictures. What would we do? If this had been 15 years ago, what would we be doing? We'd be dialing our rotary dial phones, trying to call people.
Yeah.
And we couldn't send a text to 5 people. We'd have to rotary dial call 5 different people. I better let you get back to work. I got to pack up and continue at home. So. I'm so glad I called you.
Hey, sorry about that, guys. I was talking to somebody.
It's all good. Polo just left, but yep. It's a crazy day for the basketball, but now we got to see what they do with all the talent they got.
It's a little real fat TV.
Oh, I hate when I hear those. I always scare me. I'm good in here, babe.
So Ali, you're a Raptor fan, right?
Yeah, I moved from Houston to Toronto, and I became a Raptors fan in the process.
Are you disappointed that the Raptors didn't make any big time moves?
Yeah, I am disappointed, especially when I realized that we could have gotten Montrez and KCP and Dennis Schroeder. For Lowry, we really could have robbed the Lakers today, but unfortunately that didn't happen. So I'm thinking what they are thinking is that they're gonna either do a sign and trade with Lowry in the summer, or they're gonna wait to pick up one more piece, probably a big, and they think that they can still contend. But that Gary Trent Jr. trade, I mean, it's okay, like for the money reasons, but Norman Powell is a beast. Who's your team?
Really?
The Lakers?
No, I'm a Bulls fan.
Oh, okay. You guys scored big today.
Yeah, get my hopes up to making the playoffs to get bounced out by the Brooklyn Nets in the first round. Wow.
Yeah. No, I hear that. I mean, Brooklyn is what it is, but at least it was like a step in the right direction. Um, I heard that the Bulls were looking to possibly trade Zach Levine earlier this year.
Yeah, been hearing that, but it haven't happened yet.
Hmm. So I mean, I guess they think they have a big shot with Vucevic, but we'll see. I do like the Bulls, though. I do like them.
All right, I know we get it wrong.
It's Lawrence.
I was gonna say Leonard. Oh, I had the L. Hey, but you knew exactly what I was struggling with. Lord, I gotta write that down so I can get it stuck in my head. I'm old. The brain cells just, I guess, are going.
Okay.
You take it easy, darling.
You too.
Oh, Real Facts TV. You're saying you wouldn't do the Lowry trade from a Lakers perspective? Like you're saying that uh, you'd rather keep Lowry if you were the Raptors? Yeah, LeBron. he
I think he's trying to say they won't he won't cut DeMarcus Cousins.
For the Lakers, yeah. I mean, if I were the Lakers, I would be trying to get as many pieces as I could, like whatever it takes to fill up the holes. I'm real shocked though, like how AD signed that big old contract, and then suddenly there's Achilles problems. Yeah, yeah. Real Facts TV. Yeah, I know what you mean there. Of course. Um, but looks like the Lakers were offering everybody except for THT, and Masai scrapped the deal because he wanted THT, but he could have got Harrell and Schroeder. Um, I was hoping that would have happened, uh, but Masai wanted THT, and they said no deal. Heat were trying the same thing with Tyler Hero. They were trying to give us Duncan Robinson, but we wanted Hero, so that didn't work out either.
I don't know why the GM being so picky right now, man.
I know, I know, bro. Especially when deep down, everyone knows that the Raptors should have blown it up after Kawhi left.
No, they had a chance. Kawhi said he would have stayed if they got Paul George and Westbrook.
Yeah, yeah. If he stayed, it's a different story. But I mean, after
But
he chose the Clippers, I feel like they should have really blown it up because you got Lowry at 35 years old, making 30 million a year. You know, Siakam got overpaid. It was looking real bad to me, bro. Hey, salute T Price in the chat.
what's up, T Price?
Hey, hey, what's going on, fellas? How y'all doing?
Good, bro. Just chilling here.
We were
Yeah,
talking about
same, same.
the moves that have been made today,
Man, it's
and
a lot of teams made some good moves. I like the Chicago move. I like what the Nuggets did. I like what
Hmm.
um everybody know Clippers hit big with Rondo,
Hmm.
and the Nuggets got JaVale McGee back again, but this time he's so much mature. He know how to play his role. I just I just wish he gets some more burn because I think he deserves that, man. They try to still make it seem like he don't know what he's doing, but you can tell that he's a proven veteran, man, who learned from his mistakes and bring a lot to a locker room.
so you heard the Lakers would have had Kyle Lowry if they would have gave up what's that dude's name?
THT.
Yeah,
THT,
Automatically.
like Toronto, like you said, Toronto wanted Harold. Um,
It was a choice
and they wanted
between.
all of them. No, I wouldn't even done that either.
Yeah,
Lowry, a lot of people forget Lowry's 35. What, he's about to be 34, 35 years old.
he
You
turned
know what I
35
mean?
today, bro.
As a matter of fact, yeah, today is his birthday, man. Happy born day, brother. But I'm glad you didn't get traded. But I don't know what's going on with him, man. But I was just happy that he actually had a ring. I really thought that him and DeRozan would have been able to get it done
Hmm.
together. Then it took
Yeah,
Kawhi, so that probably made DeRozan feel some kind of way. You know what I mean?
yeah.
But I
DeRozan
still
is
think
still hurt.
DeRozan still, yeah, he's still hurt by that. But he has gotten better as a player, though. I was able to catch a couple of Spurs games. He has proved his passing and everything like that. You know what I mean? But I just think that's just not the right team for him.
Hmm. Yeah.
now that
Uh.
the Rosen is the only cat in San Antonio, he may want to ask for a buyout.
Yeah, that might happen. Actually, you never know. I don't think they're gonna get fair trade value for him. He plays like a throwback to the '90s on that Spurs team. Pop got him looking right.
Hmm. And people don't know they are the H seed right now.
Yep.
You know they missed it last year. I can't see them going 2 years in a row.
Hmm.
I'm just
But
still waiting on
I'm
see what Drummer going to do. I'm waiting on what
I'm
Drummer going to play at. That's what I'm waiting on.
Hmm.
like they already got done buying out DeMarcus offers.
Yep.
Do you
Oh
think
yeah,
they're gonna let him?
Miami hit a lick too. Cause I remember reading some of the comments about him on Ticket Stream. Dude talking about he's washed up, he's this and that. I'm like, dude, that man can give you 20 points, man. He don't back down. You know what I mean? And then
Hmm.
the market's going there and everything like that. Hey, Jimmy ain't got to put everything on his back. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Bam got some great help inside.
They still got their shooters, right? They still got Hero and Robinson.
Yep.
Yeah,
They only lost
Yeah, see,
Kelly Olynyk and Avery Bradley.
I wasn't. I wasn't a big fan of Keller Olynyk.
Yeah, he can shoot, but I mean, he's up there in age too. I think he's in his like mid-30s too.
Right.
This dude in the chat is asking.
Yeah, I see that. Hit the link, man. If you want to join the chat, man, ask that question.
Yeah.
I like Buddy Hield. I like him. He's a tough player. He can be clutch too. But I don't know what the Warriors would have given up for him.
I'd rather see him, Buddy.
Right.
I'd rather see him, Buddy, Clay together with Steph compared to him, Clay, and my boy, what's his name? Man, that's why I don't even care about my boy no more. Wiggins.
Well,
Mm-hmm.
they put Kelly Oubre on the trading block, but nobody wasn't no takers.
Man,
Yeah.
he been hey. And this is one thing that I don't understand about the NBA. It comes down to coaching. If you know this player, your players can't shoot the perimeter shots, play the offense. You got to learn how to adapt to your offense, who the players that you have. And the Warriors been playing the same way all year long. And he still got that man out there shooting 3-pointers, looking bad out there shooting them. You know what I mean? So why you think his value going to be? And he's not making them. You know what I mean? It's just
like you knew you going in the season, you wouldn't have no Klay Thompson. You cannot play that same way with Klay Thompson.
Yep. That's a coaching mistake right there. I mean, that's another reason why I'm not too high on Steve Kerr at all.
Steve Kerr is not that great of a coach to me. He got lucky. He got lucky in a situation that was already built by Mark Jackson.
Yep.
That's a fact.
Mark Jackson and Jerry West. That's a fact.
Jerry West.
Because if he would have took that New York Knicks job and Phil Jackson offered it to him, he would not be a head coach in the league right now.
Facts. He'd be out like Lenny Wilkins was kicked out of New York.
Oh yeah, Lenny Wilkins. Yeah, he got like 1,000. Like some coaches wins, he got like the most losses in NBA history too. But I was like, man, but the man can coach. It's just like black coaches. Look at all the black coaches. Say all of them never really had a raw deal.
Yeah.
Had a good situation. Even if they was in a good situation, they still got fired.
Oh yeah. They're the first ones to get fired. First ones to get fired, bro. The blame falls on them.
Look at that Toronto Raptors championship. That should be
Dwayne Casey.
Dwayne Casey.
Yeah.
He won Coach of the Year the year he got fired.
Right.
And I always say this: they let a African American coach build up the team where to be a championship contender. Then at the end, they fired them and hire a Caucasian man to take all the credit.
Mm-hmm. You know, I think it's because it has a lot to do with marketing. They want the team to look, real polished.
Okay.
Put that like Steve. What's his name up in the Nets? Steve Nash, like that kind of guy. He's not really a coach, but he's just there as a, look at us, we got Steve Nash, It's happened to a lot of teams.
Steve Nash is about to have one of those coaching careers where they're going to talk about how great of a coach he was for the last 10 to 8 years.
Mm-hmm.
And like, really, you got lucky because Mark Jackson got blackballed from the league because really Kevin Durant and then wanted Mark Jackson as their head coach.
Mm-hmm. Just understandings I don't understand about it. I'm just like that. Look at the NBA basketball as a whole. Look, the coaching is just. Why you think you got so much bad basketball out there? It's just like it's no accountability. I like accountability. You got to be accountable, man.
Yep.
Throwing out this crap behind teams like that, everybody shooting threes and everything like that, and I miss that inside out game and analytics and all this other stuff, man. But still,
Look at the youth
see,
today. They want to be shooters just like Steph Curry. They start out young, acting like they Steph Curry. When they get in high school and college, they still get the same mentality.
Mm-hmm.
it's sad, man. It's so sad to see, man. But I don't know,
Like,
man. I'm just ready.
like
I'm just ready
you
for the second push and see what everybody's gonna do. And once the buyout market and everybody is officially settled, I don't know how long that's going to take. Once all the distractions out the way, then we're going to see. Because the second half of the season, every team, and you always got a team that pushes away from everybody else. There's contenders and pretenders.
Mm-hmm.
like I
Now
know
you put
Polo.
that in.
I was about to say I know Polo don't think this way, but I think Miami's a real big threat to Portland now.
Yeah, some people believe that. Yeah,
Because if they get the market's offers, you gotta try to worry about trying to stop Bam out value and the market offers down low.
Yep. It's gonna be a gun battle between the Heat and the Nets in the East, and then I'm thinking it's gonna be Clippers or Lakers, depending on their health, versus Nuggets.
So basically, let me ask you guys something. Who need beyond Drummond real bad? The Clippers or the Nets?
mm.
I don't think the Nets need anyone, to be honest. I'd say
Now,
Clippers. I'd say Clippers or
I say to
Lakers.
me, I say to me, it's like if the Clippers, if he goes to the Nets, I ain't gonna be mad at him because I know how much they reach at the deck all the time. You know what I mean? So I don't feel sorry for him. We just be like, man, at the end of the day, you still got to get it done. But no, no, man, I can't see that. I
I
Honestly,
can see
don't
him
the
go to the net. I can't see him going to the Lakers right now because I don't know unless the Lakers got some up their sleeve, but they didn't. They should have been shot the gun out already. But
hmm
I don't know,
hey,
man.
DeMarcus Cousins still out there too. He can still give you a couple of good minutes.
Yeah, man, nobody ain't fucking with my boy Boogie, man. That's messed up, man. I feel like he still has some. That's why I really don't respect the Houston coach because
Phil,
he
it's
put his
about damn
hand
time.
into.
Hit that link, Phil. No, Phil, you keep on talking that crap in my when my show's over. Hit that link now.
What are you talking
You at
about?
the
I'm not even
airport.
paying attention to the comments.
I
Drummond
think,
is not on his way to the Lakers, Phil.
I don't believe that.
yeah,
This is
they'll
the
need.
first time. If that's why I'm just waiting on to see where Drummond gonna go. I don't believe he's going to LA, dude. I'm a diehard Laker fan. Lakers always rebuild. They can't do nothing this year. They can't.
Yeah. You think they realize that they're not going all the way, and they're kind of quietly shutting
Not
down the
only
season?
that, it's not even that. It's not even that. When as a teammate, when you know when you're, I know players that in the NBA and played overseas. When they names just in trade blocks and they don't go anywhere, and they play their first game or first practice with the person that know to try to get it, try to get you traded and shit, that's gonna make
hmm
the locker room messed up. It's gonna be a bad
Yeah.
vibe and energy.
Yeah, that's
You know
true.
what I'm
Guess
saying?
what,
Team,
the other day,
team
I
chemistry,
talked
team
to
chemistry is a must. Most champions have that team chemistry.
I talked to Anti about this. Like me and him agreed the Lakers needed to go ahead and shut it down with LeBron and AD for the season.
I
Like
said the same thing too.
I
Yeah,
agree.
it's not, it's
you
not
ain't got
worth
nothing
trying
to
to win
prove
a
this year.
championship this year.
You ain't got nothing to prove this year. Come back and do it again next year. I mean, come on. mean, I don't know, but that's what I would do. I don't even think about it. I don't even want to rush. Why rush for it? And then you come back, you ain't gonna be 100%. And you know your fanboy's gonna give you that excuse, but he was hurt.
Hmm.
And plus, AD is the future of your team.
Right.
It's not.
So why
It's
rush
not.
him?
That is your team right there. That's 200 and something $1 million of your team, bro, for 5 years.
Like, shut it down. Get AD right. Get LeBron right. He can still break a King record in the next 2 to 3 years, and you can still probably add a couple more players to that team this year. Y'all be all okay. Like the free agent market gonna be great this offseason, ain't it?
Oh no, I gotta.
There's a lot of people
Yeah,
coming off 1 year, 1 year contracts.
Phil,
It's
yeah, you
good to
got.
see
Phil,
that.
Phil,
Yeah, you
Phil.
got one
Hold up,
year deals. Yeah.
hold up, guys. Phil, do you want to risk your team this year with injury? Do you want to risk your team this year, or just wait till next year? Because y'all might
As
have
a
a
Laker,
better chance next year.
as a Laker fan, I would. I would. Why rush? Why rush and come back for it? You know what I mean?
I like the Lakers. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not a
Phil,
fan, but I
Phil,
like them,
Phil,
and
you got
I
Phil,
don't
I'm
want to see him play injured, because that's gonna lead to worse stuff.
Phil. You
especially
got to
how
think.
that.
You got to think about a couple of years down the line, Phil. You got to think about the next 5 to 6 years.
Hmm.
You will have a great team in 2021 and 2022 season.
RoboCop ain't gonna be there forever. You eventually gonna have to retire.
They need to start looking exactly. They need to start figuring out what they're gonna replace him with to match with AD. That should be priority number one.
Like you can probably get some a couple of good draft picks this offseason in trade.
Shoot, if I was the GM, I would be looking at that. Absolutely, bro. I would be looking at that because you're not
We
gonna. I mean, you're not gonna get a lot of value for
whatever
LeBron if you
whatever
keep waiting.
whatever whatever the Lakers gonna do not pay Dennis Schroeder $100 million.
Oh my
Yeah.
God, that's gonna be like a go. That's gonna be like a Golden State contract with Dia Silent.
Yeah. Schroeder to me is on the decline already. That's why OKC had him on the bench behind old ass Chris Paul and Shea Gilgeous Alexander. I mean, he was literally the third point guard on the bench last, like, not even a year ago, bro.
Yeah, I remember him really closely when he got drafted. He was with Atlanta, and you know what I'm saying. And he was just dude. His best days was in Atlanta, though.
That's right.
That's just my opinion.
I believe that too. I believe that he was real athletic and scrappy back then. Now he kind of looks like a little bit confused out there. I'm not gonna lie.
Phil, hold up, Phil. Do you want Anthony Davis to get a Achilles injury? Seriously, do you want him to get that type of injury? You know how hard it is to come back from that, Phil.
Right? They don't understand. Hey man, that ain't nothing. Hey,
If you use AD too soon this season, you risk losing him for another year.
hey, tell the guy that whoever that is that says Allah. Look at what happened to Kevin Durant.
Yep,
Came back and then what?
gone
Look
for
at
another
Clay.
year.
Look at Clay. He came back. Then boom, had the same energy to the same opposite to the other
Hmm.
leg. That's
And
it. You know,
all he was
and
doing
he's
was
gonna be 2 years.
yeah, he didn't even pull his shit in the game. He pulled it in practice.
Right.
You know.
Bruh.
Yeah. Free agency, man. I'm just gotta see. I'm just
Because
waiting.
you
I'm
got to
just
think,
glad to see
because
who
yeah,
all
you're
still
right.
left. Who all the top prospects that are still in the buyout market other than Drummond.
Um, I would say DeMarcus offers, but I think he's about to sign with the Miami Heat.
Yeah,
So,
the word is he's going to Miami. Yeah,
and I don't know who else on the buyout market right now. I thought Buddy Hill. Maybe Buddy Hill. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm
I
taking a
don't
look right
understand
now.
they I don't understand their team. I watch a lot of their games out here in the West. I don't understand they. I like De'Aaron Fox and all that, but oh boy, just got another injury. Bagley, he just got hurt again.
Hmm.
I mean, I like this squad, but it's just like I don't understand their team.
King started off hot, and now it's like, what is happening?
Hmm.
They got all that young talent. They don't know how to keep it healthy and play it well together.
That's a fact. I'm not a fan of their coach either, to be honest.
Luke Walton,
Yep. He loses a lot of close games that he could have won.
they play too much. Spread you out like Golden State kind of shit for me, man. Like they offense, shooting threes and all this other stuff.
Yep.
That's another
And
problem
De'Aaron
right
Fox,
there.
he fast as a motherfucker though. That motherfucker's so goddamn fast.
I like him. I think he should go to a better place, to be honest.
I think so too.
Hmm. It's
That's
gonna
why I get
happen.
so mad at the Lakers because the Lakers would already had their point guard with the future with AD. Man, he would kill having to play with AD. And they both went to Kentucky at two different separate times. Man, that would have been so nasty.
Oh my goodness. Yep.
Phil, I know you're a diehard Lakers fan, but they are not winning this year. Come on, Phil.
Nah, bro, ain't no way in hell unless it's some unless it's some fishy stuff going on around here.
Cause I'm pretty sure your boy's gonna show up tonight on Ticket TV talking about it don't matter what's his name
Some of the little
damn
homie CJ.
not CJ, the other one, the one with the deep voice.
Trayvon.
No, the
Trayvon the
dude,
homie. He has a
the other guy,
oh
the one who's a
the
grown
drunk dude.
he,
Talking about the drunk dude.
now I'm talking about your boy see
See Hill.
not see Hill the
Nah, see, he like the Clippers. He like Kawhi. That's my homie.
I'm talking about
Mm.
that LeBron and he's a LeBron fan, but not a Laker fan.
I don't know what you're talking about. There's so many of them, man. I can't think of it.
He's like a grown, like he's like in his like 40s and 50s. He almost sound like he's in his 40s and 50s.
Oh, you talking about Ghost?
Yeah, go town.
Talking about my boy Ghost down? Yeah, Ghost. Ghost probably with the
I
Clippers.
can't
Yeah.
not wait to hear what he got to say about this today.
Yeah, I'm waiting on to see what he has to say about today. Yeah, I'm definitely waiting for that one.
Yeah, it's an interesting day.
That's
But on the
very
Clippers,
interesting.
on the Clippers deal, man, with Rondo there, I think they may be the best defensive team in the West right now.
This is the chance to get out the West. This
If
is
they
the year
if
to
they
get out the West.
exactly
Especially,
if they don't do it this year, bro, what do you think is
I
gonna
don't see.
happen?
I don't know.
Because that's a bad look. I mean, they got Rondo. You have no excuses now.
Yeah, you got Rondo and Ty Lue. Ty Lue got lucky. Ty Lue better make this happen.
It ain't no excuses. That's why I was trying to tell Ticket. But I understand. how Rondo is going to be accountability and all this other stuff. I know Rondo getting in his space and everything like that, but Paul George, he's one of the type dudes still want to give you kind of excuses, kind of crap. You
Hmm.
know what I mean? It's going to be can't mess this up. No excuses, man. Y'all should get it done.
For real,
And
that's the mindset they need, and Paul George is the
That's
only
the
one.
mindset. Right.
He doesn't have it.
I think he lost it when he left and went to Indiana when everybody was pumping his head up.
Hmm.
now this is a real
Granted,
NBA fan.
granted, he did earn his work. I'm a fan of his. Only thing I don't like about him, he just gives too many excuses. Can't be excuses, and you want to be a leader of a team or be help try to win a title. You can't have that mindset.
Yeah, I mean, when you listen to other players that get blown out or have bad games, they never ever give excuses, bro. They tell it how it is. They say, "Listen, we suck. We didn't play defense. Our offense was horrible. Blah blah blah." But Paul George comes up with excuses, man. That's the only player in the league who does that.
And
I know
plus, I
Ronald's
think
on second about it, but he gotta be man enough to accept it and don't speak out on it no more.
Yeah, it's
let
better
me
than
ask you
nothing to
guys
say.
something. Do you think you think Denver meets the Clippers in the Western Conference Finals?
I mean, I think that's what they're shooting
Denver,
for.
yeah, that's what they shoot for. They got Aaron Gordon now, and they got JaVale. So
Denver is looking scary, bro.
I just don't like Gary Harris. I just never been a fan of Gary Harris.
Yeah,
Well,
you know
he's
how
on
much he was
Orlando
making? Bro, that guy
now.
was
He's on
making
Orlando now.
16 million a
Oh
year.
yeah, and Boston got Fortnite too, huh?
Yeah,
Boston got Fortnite
yeah, that
from the
was
Magic.
a decent pickup.
And we picked
That was a good pickup. That
Hmm.
and
was a
my
good
Bulls
pickup
got
for
the
them.
sun for Boston.
I
I
give
think
him another 20-point score because Fortnite he improved every single year. He
oh
just
yeah,
been buried down there in Orlando for a while for his whole career.
yeah. I think that move puts him a little bit ahead of the Bucks and the
But
Sixers.
T Price, man, I don't know why the Boston made that move though. They don't need another guard on their team.
Man, 'cause Jaylen Brown really to me is a small forward, and I think him and Tatum both play the same position.
Hmm.
But, now they just sitting is how what's the word what's the word they say it they call it now um I can't even think of the word right now the word that they use for it don't matter what kind of small like I can't think of the word they want to say though but them two play
Small
the
ball
same
lineup.
position though not that one it's like oh man I can't think of the word man
Oh, like how they say he's like a 3/4.
yeah yeah some of them one of them kind of yeah deals like that. Especially I
Like
look at
is
all these
he
starting fives. I see all these starting fives. I'd be like, man, it's. I'm like, man, you basically got all guards and you got one big dude. You know what I mean? It's just
Yeah, they got a weird.
I don't understand their team. I don't understand what they try to do. I'm not a fan of Kemba Walker. Jaylen Brown to me has a better career has a better season this year than yeah. Jason Tatum has had a good season too, but Jaylen Brown to me has played better.
He improved a lot. He improved every
Yeah,
across the board: points, rebounds, assists.
hey, hey, to me, Boston shoes is it gonna be Jalen Brown team or
Jason
your
Tatum.
boys team? You gotta get rid you gotta get rid of Brown or Tatum. You gotta choose because right now you need more guards and small forwards. You need big guys down low.
Hmm. I mean, who do you think would be a good piece to pick up? Like, who would you trade out of the two?
Probably Jalen Brown
Hmm.
because you can get a lot more with Jalen Brown.
Oh yeah, you could. You could get a lot more because he's a kind of a 3 and D type of dude.
So if y'all up there, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button. If y'all want to come on the panel, let me know. Send the link so y'all can pop up on here and speak how y'all feel about today's trade. Let me see.
You think Denver looks better on paper than the Clippers right now?
No,
I
I
ain't
think
even
the
know.
Clippers. I think
I
I
didn't even
think
know
the
I
Clippers
fell
look
out.
better.
You
To
good,
me,
bro?
I think the Clippers still look better on paper than the Nuggets. Because now you
Yeah.
got a point guard who can manage the game, and when they get those big leads, the Clippers ain't gonna like
Yeah,
be shaky on giving it up.
I can see that. Is Rondo healthy right now? I know he missed a couple games, but
he'll be by the time playoffs start. I seen him against the Kings,
Like yeah,
and he was the main reason why Atlanta won the game. His energy, getting timely jumpers, getting everybody back, and they was getting behind by Sacramento.
yeah.
and plus you got to think about
Got
it like
him.
this: Rondo defense in the playoffs is amazing. Like he can shut down Murray. He can probably bother Murray so much that Kawhi don't got to worry about guarding him.
That's true.
He's gonna have the two-headed monster. He's gonna have Beverly in. I just don't trust Beverly, man. He's my and he does stupid stuff at the wrong time.
Yeah, yeah.
But
Especially
Ron,
in the clutch.
Like
Rondo.
Rondo gonna get them in the right position when Kawhi Paul George is on the bench. Kawhi got handle the ball that much more because Rondo gonna be taking care of the ball.
hmm Yeah, he's gonna come off the bench and provide that, you know, coordinated attack when everyone's taking a breather. I can see him and Ibaka being a killer duo.
it's gonna be very interesting how they're going. I already know he's gonna make their team so much better. You know what I mean? He's gonna demand. He's gonna hold them accountability. No excuses. Let's go out here and get it.
Oh yeah.
They still got Bobby Smurder on their squad. Reggie Jackson.
Reggie Jackson, I believe so.
Yeah, pretty much. Rondo gonna be like a coach on that court.
Yeah, like he was with the Lakers. He was with us, man. I'm so mad the Lakers got rid of him. I'm like, what are y'all doing?
Oh, and you know what? Rondo knows all the Lakers plays.
Oh yeah, somebody said it. Somebody said it on the ticket screen, like, yeah, because they took it. They told ticket that shit too. That shit was funny. He
Yeah,
gonna be
bro.
calling all
And
the Laker
plus,
plays and shit if
you
they
gotta
play
think
each
about it
other.
like this too.
You
Imagine
know the
them
whole
having
playbook.
Mhm.
imagine the Clippers got to face Phoenix in the playoffs. You got two point guards who know how to manage the game. You go, it's gonna be like them. It's gonna be like two quarterbacks. It can be like two quarterbacks playing
Mhm.
test moves each and every play.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Phoenix is deadly too. I mean, they're a little bit slept on. If they stay healthy, they're gonna be dangerous. If
And this
Chris
gonna be
Paul's
their first run all together. Only one that really has playoff experience too is Crowder and CP3.
yeah,
You know, it's gonna be Devin Booker first time. It's gonna be I like their squad though. I do. I like their
yeah,
squad.
yeah. Aiton is a good player.
Like
Yeah,
if the Clippers meet Phoenix in the playoffs, I can see that series go at least 6 games.
At least.
because you remember what the Clippers did to him. You remember what Phoenix did to the Clippers last year. I know even in the bubble, they wasn't afraid of them.
Right.
And plus, now
Uh,
that Dallas got JJ Redick, don't be. I ain't sleeping on them because they do got shooters.
Yeah, Doncic is scary. He keeps proving me wrong. I always doubt him, and then he always proves me wrong.
He ain't doing nothing special.
Yeah, I mean, they were not too good early on, and they're kind of correcting their course right now.
yeah, they wasn't too good early in the year. They have been playing a whole lot better.
But y'all remember? What about this though? How Nick Wright got James Harden seven spot for the MVP race?
Because he
Who
want
does?
he want his buddy to win it. Would they be jockeying and can't talk about nothing else? LeBron. So they want him to win the MVP.
I
I
just don't
said you
want
got.
Giannis.
I refuse to listen to analysts who ain't never played the game. And then there are certain analysts that play the game and they still be on some bull crap. So
Yeah, half of the analysts are football players.
And you got Kendrick Perkins on TV today crying about everything.
I remember he got cooked by Ryan Clark, a football player. That
Yeah,
was epic. That was funny.
Kendrick flip flops, man. If you listen to him consistently, you'll see that he just kind of says one thing and then changes his opinion the next day.
There's all these people that I saw only get into them because the majority of all of them got a Clutch Sports connection. You know somebody from Clutch? I know somebody from Clutch. Okay, so we still got to talk about these people. Talk about your boy all the time. Okay, we like I know that because you say it so many times.
Yeah.
Man, I ain't got nothing else to talk about. Get the other players that just do. That's why people like Lou, Ticket, Too Raw, LBC, Lou Bud, James, Know Your Sports News, man, be all this, letting everybody know what time it is. Polo, you Lou,
Hey,
let people know,
I'm
man.
gonna, hey,
Let know
I'm
people
gonna
know what
take
the
this.
real is. You
Yep.
know what
Hey,
the
I'm
real
taking
is.
this. Hey, I'm talking about this real quick. What do you think about Mike Tyson fighting Holyfield for the third time?
He accepted?
You accepted
Yeah,
that shit?
yeah.
Is that a celebrity match?
I guess.
I think it's like the same format as his last fight.
As long as he don't bite his ear off.
I got Mike Tyson in that fight because Tyson did look good against Roy Jones, and you know Roy Jones wasn't trying to get knocked out.
Mhm. I'll watch it, but I mean, it's still kind of sad watching these legends go at it when they're older.
Yeah. I just had never understood why they didn't fight Tyson when he was younger, though. They wait till he got old, then they want to fight him. That's what I didn't understand.
I think Holyfield was gonna fight Tyson when he was younger, but remember Tyson went to prison for that rape,
Oh, yeah.
Mhm.
and I still believe that I still believe he was falsely accused of rape.
They
I
blackballed
believe
him
that, too.
basically. Yeah, they
I think
blackballed
they
him.
blackballed his ass, yeah, because they know he was about to tear everything up in the boxing pit.
Yep.
Cause I wanted
I
to see him.
remember.
I wanted to see what he was going. If it's going to be him and Riddick Bowe part two.
I know.
Riddick Bowe was a beast, too, though.
Cause think about it. When Tyson lost that fight to Bo Douglas, man.
Yeah.
Cause I wanted to see that rematch of him and Bo Douglas. Like, I was surprised he got knocked out that thing. I know a lot of people lost some money on that fight.
Mm-hmm.
I remember when he knocked out Buster Douglas first, and that it took the referee so darn long to count.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll never forget the press conference. Mike Tyson was like, look how long he was down before the referees start counting. And as soon as Tyson went down, that 10 count was so fast. I was like, yeah, they want Tyson to lose this fight right here.
Man, you
Even though
got
Buster
money.
Douglas lost his mama that day, he lost his mama. He lost his mama, boy. He was out there fighting, boy.
Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot about that.
Man, you kind of wonder if Don King better against Mike Tyson to lose that fight.
He just looked like a snake.
He is a snake.
That's the number one reason why a lot of these athletes got messed up lives.
The way he did Muhammad Ali was messed up.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. That dude is a swindler, bro.
Well,
He takes
everybody knew Ali should not been fighting your boy Larry Holmes.
Oh yeah, Larry
Cause
Holmes, yeah.
yeah.
Larry Holmes did. Ooh, boy, that was a bad fight, man.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Because before that fight, everybody knew that Ali was going suffering Parkinson for that fight. He should not have been fighting.
Mm-hmm. He had bad advisors around him, bro, from day one.
Yeah.
Because they knew what his worth was as a icon, as an athlete. And I think that, they set him up with the wrong people.
I don't want to get into it, but Nathan Islam did not really have his back.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I agree with that.
Mm-hmm.
To me, I think his only true friend. To me, I think his only true friend was Malcolm X.
Yeah, you could see it in their eyes, bro.
Yeah, the Blazers playing the Heat right now.
Yeah, they
Yeah, I
my
want to see
boy.
I want to see what the Heat's gonna look like when they get their full team there.
It's gonna look stacked.
I don't understand them uniforms they be wearing. What is that? Is that mixed with some kind of pink or something?
Oh, the Heat's Miami Knights jersey.
Yeah.
You know what that's from? T Price, Miami Vice.
Okay,
Yeah,
that's what I thought. Okay. That's why I kept on looking. I was like, why that shit look so familiar?
yeah, it is Miami Vice. Yep.
Now, if y'all seen Miami Vice as I did as a kid, that was like almost like a movie there, each and every episode.
Yeah, Miami Vice, the Equalizer.
Mhm.
Yeah, I know about the old school shows, man. The Equalizer was the joint. Knight Rider was the shit too.
Yep.
Incredible Hook was a great show too.
Yo, I remember they had that show, the Alien show back in the day. B used to come on NBC.
Third Rock from the Sun. Man, I saw that a couple of times, man. I wasn't into that show like that.
I
I was,
wasn't either, but when you have older relatives, you can't tell them what you want to watch,
Yeah.
I was
and you
surprised. Like I was surprised that John Lithgow actually did a TV show
right.
because I always knew him from movies and all that.
Harry and the Hendersons.
Yeah, Harry and the Hendersons was the shit.
Yeah.
Like, cause he one of those actors you ever thought. I never thought I'd actually see him do a TV show because he's always do the manic the movies where he plays a bad guy or a dramatic actor.
Yeah, he got traded most in the NBA history. Trevor Ariza got traded 11 times.
Yep. Journeyman.
Hey, I've always fed Trevor Ariza, man, because I wish the Lakers would have kept him the first time around, but he wanted more money. That's why they went out and got Ariza. I mean, they got a Artest.
Oh yeah. When he went to the Suns?
I forgot who he went. Oh, I know he went to the Rockets. They basically
Oh.
traded. He went to the Rockets and Metta World Peace went to the Lakers.
Oh yeah,
Hey,
that's right.
you think if they have a reason, do they still beat Boston? Because didn't Metta World Peace hit that 3-point shot to help them win the game?
Hey man, this is just my opinion. Kobe would have repeated like Jordan, but this is one thing I don't understand about fans. I'm from no excuse. You don't have all your players. You don't have all your players. But the only person these fan people give their excuses to is for the LeBron fans. Well, he ain't have this player. He ain't have this player. But if it was, for instance, when Kobe didn't have Ariza and he didn't have Bynum and Kevin Garnett just punk fucking Paul Gasol, that whole find him and Rasheed Wallace bullying that, talking shit, I'm taking him out of his game. Then what happened when you got him the next time when they played Boston? It was a major difference, but this time it was he didn't have a chance to have Ariza against them. Ariza got hurt.
I always heard that. I
Even,
always heard like, well, if Kendrick Perkins didn't get hurt, Boston would have won that game. Like,
no, I don't think so. Kobe was on a mission, bro. Kobe was on a mission. That did change the dynamic of their defense, which was true. But Kobe, man, look at that whole run the second time. He killed 1 through 6. And in the last game, game 7, he couldn't hit nothing. But he grabbed rebounds and he grabbed assists and he hit key shots, key buckets.
Mhm. Played good defense too.
That's why I understand. That's why I understand why people don't give my boy the bean. I got a jersey on now. His just due, man. That man played both ends of the floor.
Cause
He wasn't just offense.
hey,
he was whooping
hey,
everyone's team.
hey, T. Price. Let me ask you this: you think if Steve
Yeah.
Nash and Howard was not hurt, they would have won?
When they had Steve Nash,
Yeah, Steve Nash
when
was hurt the whole time he was there, and Howard would too.
I didn't see the Lakers going there too far because look at the time Dwight Howard was there with the Lakers. He was banged up. He wasn't the Houston version. If Kobe didn't have the Houston version, because you remember when he went to Houston, he was in way a lot better shape than he was with the Lakers. The Lakers, he was hurt. He was banged up the whole time, the whole season.
And I think Steve Nash never even played for the Lakers.
See, he played, man. They was in and out with injuries, man. It was them two right there. I didn't see them going anywhere with them two, man. Honestly. And
I'm just
then
saying, if
I
you
think
got
I
healthy.
think Dan Tony ran my boy down to the ground though. For real, he ran Kobe down.
Mm-hmm.
Because to me, Steve Nash was hurt that whole time as a Laker. Because if he would have been healthy, maybe he would have gave Kobe a little bit of help.
I don't know. I didn't see it that year, man, because it was just that year. It was there was too many people that was in and out the lineup all year long. You know what I mean? So I can't even say that, man.
Bro, Steve Nash was like 40 years old then, wasn't he?
Right. He wasn't the Nash. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Yeah.
And plus, I think Kobe didn't want to play with Dwight Howard no more, man. Because after that one game, he just called himself like you ain't it, no man.
Right. Call that boy soft.
Because ain't that the year they turned down that Chris Paul trade?
Hmm.
Hey,
That's when they said the NBA owned the rights to the. But everybody in their right mind knew it was supposed to be Chris Paul, Kobe Bryant, and Dwight Howard. The star was gonna be there too.
Wow.
Just think about that. You see what I'm saying? But that's one thing I don't do. I don't do hypotheticals. I'm not a hypothetical person and all that. But the NBA blocked Kobe because they already knew one thing: if Kobe would have had CP3, they would have won. They would have won chips. That would have been a way better upgrade to Derek Fisher. Granted, he did win 5 rings with Derek Fisher. I ain't discrediting Derek Fisher,
Mm-hmm.
but him and Chris Paul, that's not even a conversation.
Yeah.
But he just got the rings. He got 5 or something. Chris Paul ain't got none. I just want him to go at least make it to the NBA Finals.
Mm-hmm. It's gonna be tough
I
now.
don't. Hell yeah, it's gonna be tough for him now. Speaking of, they just showed his ass on TV. State Farm commercial. Don't spoke it, as his black people say, you don't
I'm
spoke his
telling
ass
you,
up.
man. Like, I'm telling you, Chris Paul may be the most unlucky NBA player in history, man. Because he has had plenty of opportunities to try to win a championship. Just he get injured at the wrong time.
Hmm. Look at Lob City, for instance. That was just, man, that's when Blake Griffin was dunking on Gasol, putting his nuts all on his head and putting his head, all kind of crazy stuff, man.
Yeah. I'm shocked they didn't get to at least the Western Conference Finals.
And when he was in Houston with James Harden, they had the opportunity, but he got hurt.
I know he had like the worst luck. I swear he does. Because I think if they would have he would have had CP3 in Game 7, I think they would beat the Warriors.
Yeah, they were.
I don't. I mean, that's just my opinion, but I can't relive the past. But he was hurt. They lost. So
Because you got to remember, Chris Paul was cooking in that series. Steph Curry had no answer for him.
I remember. I remember that shit. He was getting his ass cooked.
I was like, every time I saw Chris Paul come down the court, I was like, Curry, you gotta play some defense on this man because he's hot. He kept coming down the court to banging every single time, like bang, bang. Like, man, go there and call those timeouts.
Mm-hmm. Gonna be very interesting to see whatever. I'm like you. I'm just waiting to see what Miami gonna look with everybody. As everybody gonna look, and once the buyout market is paid out, then there ain't no more distractions. All you gotta do is focus on basketball. See who's
And
gonna
plus,
make it at the end.
I also feel like this. If James Harden would have ran that back with Chris Paul, I think they would have won.
I'm a fan of Harden. You know, he had his choices, he had his chooses. But when he first was there, I think he didn't really start getting nobody to what? So like his fifth year, he was in the he was in Houston. That's when he started getting good players, as people want to say and using the argument.
Yeah.
Where's Eric Gordon at?
He's injured.
Okay, I'm about to say, is he still with the Rockets?
Yeah, but he's injured right now.
Oh, okay. I ain't heard him name in a minute, man. I was like, man, I'm having.
Yeah, he's been injured for a lot of games.
But y'all got a still big man though, because that's one thing about anybody that watched basketball years, how we watched it. You always see good players be on shitty teams for a long time, and then they get to that good team, and then they can really spread their wings and just fly. That's what it's time for Buick. How is Larry Marketing playing though? Has he been consistent, Lou, or is he still in and out with injuries?
Who, Eric Gordon?
No, I'm talking about marketing for
I don't
Chicago.
pay. I don't pay attention to his ass. He's a waste of height.
Mm-hmm.
7 foot,
I just
seven
say her.
foot tall. You can't dominate. You can't shoot.
I think he was one of them players that should have stayed in school one more year.
Yeah. He's only 23 right now, too.
Yeah, I mean he's. I remember he was at Arizona. I mean, I watched him in college and stuff. I was just like, you know, hey, want to go pursue your dream, pursue it. I don't know, no man or no woman doing what you want to do in your life. You want to be a professional athlete. So I don't
Yeah,
look
when
crazy
when
like you
um when Chicago drafted him, I said, seriously, that guy?
do. Stretch 4, 7 footer.
They
Matter of
they
fact, I need to
declared, they talking about he was gonna be the next dirt.
look him up. Matter of fact,
It's pretty average when you look at his stats. 16 points a game career, 36% from the three, 43% from the field. He's okay, but I mean, I wonder
he
what
could
his
be way
career.
better than that because he was a McDonald's All American and all that stuff, man. He's one of them kind of.
Yeah, that's true.
Hmm. Jalen Cone hit the transfer market.
He's on a
You
rookie
talking about
contract.
you talking about you talking about the free agent market too. You need to look at the college basketball transfer market. You got a whole lot of good players leaving their programs to go somewhere better.
Yeah, I was just about to look into that. I'm a college ball fanatic. That's how I know about these players because that's how I gravitate to Allen Iverson, Ray Allen, anybody that played college ball. I watched them.
And Cade Cunningham haven't said he gonna end the draft yet.
I mean, he's going to go. I don't see him. I don't see him staying, man. But to me, I think he need to improve. That's just my opinion. But I ain't gonna deny what he wants to do for him and his family. So, college basketball. There we go. I knew Barnett was going to try. I kind of see that because he didn't get no pull since our boy from Georgetown came. Caleb Mills is going to. Okay, yeah. Now the Hamilton gonna have him right. Dang, Fast Russell, he's transferring too. That's surprising.
Are people
Yeah.
are people leaving the smaller schools, or how is it trending like that?
It's mostly these blue blood schools, and basically major conferences. Dewan Gordon, he's leaving. I kind of figured he was leaving that K State, leaving K State. Yeah, only one person that really transferred anywhere, and that was Caleb Mills going to Florida State, and Deontay Wood going to who the hell he what? Who's this? Oh, Jacksonville. He went to Jacksonville, but he's going to who in the world is this? Oh, Tennessee Tech. Yeah, it's interesting. My next year, we'll see where everything is. Looking forward to the Sweet 16 this weekend. We
Hmm.
got some good matchups.
Yeah, Sweet 16's coming up.
It's funny how it's on Saturday. Normally on Thursday.
Right. Normally come on tonight, right? Because of protocol, because of COVID and everything like that. Dude, it tripped me out. It came on Monday. It came on Monday too. It tripped me out. I was home Monday. I was like, what the hell? Okay, because I on the West Coast. It came on early. It came on like 9:30, 10 o'clock in the morning. I'm like, what the hell? I've been watching the females get down too.
Yeah, there've been some good games there.
Yeah, that girl from Texas A&M hit that game winning shot against Iowa
Mm-hmm.
State.
Mm-hmm. Got some girls that's about that life. I just want somebody to beat UConn ass. I'm like, goddamn, I'm so tired of them motherfuckers.
Yeah.
They're like how Tennessee used to be.
Hey, at least they got their coach back from COVID.
Come on, Gino.
Yeah.
I didn't even know he was out with COVID. But they do got a bad point guard. That freshman girl, she ain't no punk. They got some girls though. They got some bad girls that still left though.
I'm just waiting for the
That,
first girl in college basketball history be a one and done.
right.
It's hard to do that because you're not giving up too much, to do that when the WNBA has such low salary.
What y'all think about that? Them asking for get paid like NBA players.
Why not?
Well, right
Well,
now they don't make the same type. The league don't make the same type of money like the NBA.
Yeah, the like revenue and all that other stuff.
yeah, they actually lose money, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Like I think they deserve the same type of money, but if the revenue was the same like the NBA, I give it to them.
Some of them, and that's why a lot of them females be going overseas and get playing more they do in the WNBA.
Yeah, I think
Like I
that's
like I
NBA has.
understand they don't want to go overseas and play ball, but it's how it is right now.
I'd go overseas to play ball. There's a lot of good countries: Spain, Italy, Turkey. Uh, Shoot, that's just a couple.
Oh, he finally retired, Ron Kruger. Wow.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
didn't know he was that old.
Blanco. Yeah, man. Hey, man, they had a bad little point guard from Oklahoma. That white boy, he's a white boy named Reed. He's 6'5". That white boy, yeah, that white boy, nice. that white boy, nice. He got it. They lost
Now,
to
who
Gonzaga.
deserves to get that Oklahoma job?
I don't know. Oklahoma, man, because I don't know. That's gonna be out and open. See what direction they're going into.
Where Kenny Payne's out there, because DePaul's trying to get is going hard after him.
The salary is increasing a lot though, compared to just a few years ago in the WNBA. Like they went from making like 40K a year to about 130 this year, and it's going up to about 300,000 next year, which is nothing compared to the NBA, obviously. But
I can't
They,
wait till
they,
somebody beat the fuck out of Gonzaga, man. I think the team's going to do it. It's either going to be Alabama or it's going to be Baylor. I think Michigan can fuck with them too, though. They got more defenders that can throw at them.
hmm
they need to understand it takes time for a league to make money like that.
Oh, the WNBA, yeah,
Because
yeah.
you think the NBA started out making money like that? No, they didn't.
exactly, they got the same problems. The NBA just has to figure out how to market them better. You know,
Right.
I don't see any WNBA video games. I don't see a lot of WNBA on TV. They just got to put more money into it.
They got them on 2K. That's about it.
Oh, they do now?
Yeah, they got them on 2K21. They got them on there.
Oh, wow. Okay. Okay. I haven't played it in a couple years. I think like 2K12 was the last one. So it's been a while.
When the WNBA first came out, it used to be on a whole lot of channels, but I don't know what happened.
Hmm.
Yep. You know what the American market really wants is to have those girls playing in bikinis, bro. Like the LFL.
I don't know. It's suspect about that stuff too, about the AF. I know what you're talking about when they be playing in their lingerie and stuff like that. So ain't get me started on that.
They got a basketball league like that right now.
Really?
Yeah,
Dang.
They be playing in t-shirts and thongs.
Wow.
I'm not watching that.
I saw it on Instagram. They got a league where girls are playing in t-shirts and thongs.
Well, well, I have heard it all.
Mm-hmm. You're right. I just Googled it. What the heck? This is crazy.
You say you
Thing
Googled
about
it?
Yeah, I just Googled it, bro. It looks
no
like I
girls,
opened up it's like pure
no
booties in my face. Yeah, it's wow, it's been around since 2011 too.
Dang.
I have never heard of it. Wow.
Those girls are strippers.
I bet. Yeah. There's no way they got true talent. I mean, it's kind of demeaning what they're doing, to be honest, in my opinion. But I mean, that's what the market wants. I mean, you know.
No, there's female groups who are upset about that.
Hmm.
So you never know. You might have some. You might have a couple Joanna mans trying out and shit. Never
Yeah,
know.
they trying transsexuals are trying to get into the WNBA.
Wow. I know they're doing that with like Olympic sports.
They've been doing that in Olympic sports since the beginning of time.
Yeah, I know. I think that's just a weird, bizarre, like, I don't know, bro. That's just some outer space shit to me.
Wow, I have seen it all.
Like you ain't heard about that lawsuit
What lawsuit?
of transsexual and transsexuals trying to get into all the sports when it comes to basketball, baseball, football, stuff like that.
Mm-hmm. You know that, Lulu. You don't be in the world or anything like that. Any news I hear, I always hear from you or Ticket or anybody else. That's LB, Blue Blood. Y'all my history. Y'all my news.
That's why.
Cause I know from the beginning.
That's why. That's why some of the stuff you see on YouTube. That's why so many people got Patreon because you can't say something on YouTube. You can't. You gotta say on Patreon. You
Right.
can't say it on YouTube.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Well, I got so many stuff that I need to get let my guns bust, but that's a work in progress. Because when I do, I ain't gonna be able to want to stop. I want to be in a good position so I can just go ahead and
But
let
I've been
off.
trying
Because
to hear
some
about
people,
this. But I've been trying to hear about this beef with Candace Owens and Cardi B.
don't get me started about, man. I was about to say something I should have said on YouTube. I'm just gonna be quiet.
I didn't know they're
Cardi
beefing.
B. This is one thing about me. I don't get into mainstream and they little drama and all that other stuff because they fake it in a $2 bill.
Yeah.
I got my own life to worry about. Care what
I
she's
know.
doing. She ain't put no. They ain't doing nothing for me. They're not paying my bills. They don't do nothing for me.
Yep. They
I'm
they
not. I,
actually they make money when we give them attention. That's the thing.
I remember
That's.
growing up as a kid. They used to play every Saturday morning before the cartoons came on. The Rich and Famous.
Hmm.
Come on every Saturday for cartoons. I'd be like, why they keep showing? I'm as a kid now. I'm like, why do they keep showing this every Saturday? But no, I just never been
Lifestyle.
big on. I never was big on the industry, man. Even the people they try to put in front of us, come up they got our best interest at heart and all this other stuff, and deep inside, they really we don't. We're selling wolf tickets over here.
Hmm.
Like I hear you talking, but you ain't got no substance to it. You ain't got no proof. Only proof that you just running your mouth.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
Yep.
mm, it's sad, man.
It really is.
I remember the old folks used to tell
And
me
plus,
this when I was
and plus
growing
when
up.
people when people do get that type of money, they don't know how to handle it.
hmm What you
There
gonna do?
seems to be a lot of money going around these days. Every clown in the world has like enough money to where they can do some damage.
Right, right. They said money is the rule of all evil.
Oh yeah.
So
And if you go back, like even just 20, 30 years ago, before social media really took off, it wasn't like that. It wasn't like that. You had to really work from the mud up to get any kind of influence. Nowadays, all you need is a camera.
Like, or TikTok. You get famous on TikTok. Everybody gets famous on TikTok now.
Yeah.
Because how many people did you see on that busted channels on TikTok?
I know.
Then stiletto challenge. Oh my God.
Hmm.
Hell, you can't be a good comic no more because you can't say certain things when you tell comedy.
Yeah, that is true. It's a whole lot of new groups of people that think they are minorities and they need to be protected. But in the meantime, the real minorities who need to be protected, they get disrespected.
Like I said, if I hit 1 million on YouTube, I'm gonna start a comedy channel too.
You should. Comedy is great to connect with a lot of people.
Cause I want to do those comedy skits that I'll be seeing on YouTube.
Hmm. I used to watch a lot of those gold digger skits they used to do. Dude would be talking to a girl and try to get her number. She's like, "Get away from me." He's like, "All right." Then he goes over to his nice car, Ferrari or something, and then they run after you.
Hey, this is dude on YouTube right now. I look at called his name is Kevin Edwards.
Uh-huh.
He be cracking me up. He does this little thing called I See You.
yeah, I see you. Yeah, he's funny as hell, bro. There's a lot of them. I like. I like him. I like that boy Meeks. Meeks be doing that Kawhi Leonard, and my boy Big
Yeah,
Jai. Big Jai funny as
yeah.
hell too.
Oh man, I saw the big guy one today, boy. He had me cracking.
Yeah. Hey, my favorite one from the Big Jai when the roommate pay all the bills.
Man, I
Yeah.
be boy.
I
I'm
was like,
like,
man, you
man,
so big. I was like, dude, you 10 times bigger than this motherfucker. How come you ain't whooping this dude ass? And this man talking to you like that. You're a grown ass man. No, I think your company is leaving. Then he ended up taking his girl and shit. That was fucked up.
I said, hey, it's like go in there and make some Kool-Aid. I'm like you want some? It's like you want some Kool-Aid? Like, hey, I'll take some Kool-Aid. I'm like, dude, if you gonna man, like one of these days he gonna make a video where he putting hands on him because he getting sick and tired of him treating him like that.
Hmm. Yeah, then the ones like one of my favorite ones, him. There's another dude I used to listen to and shit too, but um, I forgot his King V. I used to listen to King V and shit. I watched a couple of his skits. I
Clayton
definitely
Thomas,
listen. Hey, I fucks with Clay Thomas, man. He be having the fine ass shorties on his shit.
like it'd be
Clay Thomas.
funny how him. It'd be funny how him and his wife getting in the little
Tangerine,
argument.
Tangerine, his wife.
Yeah, I'm like, hey, y'all marriage must be strong for that, but y'all to act like y'all really hate each other like that.
Hey, the baddest one on there to me is the girl Jenny, the Asian one.
I just pulled it up, and you are right. Holy
About
moly,
what?
the Asian one, bro.
About oh yeah, her and the one girl the brown skinned girl, she be dancing with Beyonce. She's pretty, and every one of them ones he have on there is banging in their own little way.
Mhm.
I'm on that.
Then he got that.
I be wondering
Then he
who
got
won it
that.
sometimes.
Then he got that extra super thick chick. That girl's so redundant. I mean, redundantly thick. I mean, her titties is about like a size Z or some shit, but she's fine as fuck.
Yeah, I know who you talking about. I know who you
Yeah,
talking.
one of
I'm
them
like,
nipples will
damn.
knock your one of them nipples will knock your black ass out, boy. You don't even know what happened to you.
Oh, I think I know who you're talking about. I see her in this video. Dr.
Yeah,
CT,
man.
I
Hey,
need your
hey,
help.
they're the funnest ones, man. I'm telling you, man. Even that one girl's crazy too. She have her own little thing. She be on meets and stuff. The one that be try to be in control, try to control them dudes and stuff like that. She's funny as hell too. Her name is Dominique. She's something else. Daphne, no, Daphne. That's her name. Her name is Daphne. That chick's something else. She from the Slapperhole tribe.
I gotta check that out. I'm subscribing.
Oh yeah, they're the ones I recommend.
Hey, that licensed girl from Seattle. See, man,
Man, we talking about Clayton Thomas and them. That little sketch. I see you. I see you. I see you. I see you. That
I'm
shit be
trying to
funny
remember.
as fuck.
I'm trying to remember that like who that that licensed girl from Seattle. Hey, what's her name? Hey, what about your boy who? What about Hey, what's his name? Tyree the Freak.
Who is that?
Um, his name is Tyree, and he always did that little kid like I don't care.
Oh yeah. I like that dude that be imitating LeBron James. That dude be funny as hell too.
Yeah,
He sounds just like
RD
LeBron. He sound
RDC.
he he sounds just like him, and he look like him a little bit too. It's the funny, what's the mess up thing about it.
Yeah, I like the skits he does with the basketball players.
Hmm.
How LeBron be in the locker room after a loss or whatever.
Funny, bro. That
Like
should be so fucking
the
funny.
reason
Yeah.
Tyree made me laugh because he always do his little skit with those girls treating him bad. He said
Hmm.
he
One thing
said
I
you
like about
recording, man?
CT.
He said you recording, man? Yeah. It's like I love my woman.
One thing I like about CT when he does that little skit with the dude that look like Oscar the Grouch, his homeboy Reggie. That should be funny
Reggie
as hell.
Boo. Reggie
Reggie
Boo, boy.
Bowley. I like when he was singing that song. And if I am, that them dudes cracking me up in that movie. Man, that dude's a killer, man. That
Yeah,
dude's a straight killer.
yeah. Reggie Boo hate being called puppet.
Hmm. I'm a pound. You can't break up with you. What, you breaking up with me? Hold up. How big you are? What's your size, man? What's that big? Okay, I'll be right back, nigga. I'm coming back. He always calls CT. Reggie, what you do? That's done be funny, man. But I ain't really been getting into them lately though, because I only like certain ones. I like Big Guy. I like that boy that ICU dude. Then the ones I really follow, me.
Hmm.
He
Hey,
does some
you
good
need,
stuff.
hey, T Price, you need to look at your boy Fernario.
Oh, Fenario. Oh no, man, Fenario don't be coming. I mean, I fuss with Fenario, but he ain't came out with no recent like. None of them really became out with like some on the go content like in Farah. I fuss with Fenario. He should be hilarious too.
Hey, I like that one where he said, like, lie to me again, I'm gonna smack the taste out your mouth.
Hmm. That is funny as hell, bro. That's what help gets my day through, man. Watching that shit, man. That shit helps you get through my day.
Yeah,
And
for
you got
real.
that one girl, TK from New York City.
Hmm. Oh yeah, you already know, man. When it comes to that comedy and all that stuff, I'm all into that stuff, bro. I be getting them. I be getting them notifications and all that stuff. I watch everybody's stuff.
And you got the little African dude right now who's
Hmm. I know you're talking
he
about.
all he already be able to order a pizza talking about one slice with lettuce.
Hmm. Yep. Yeah, he's funny as hell too. Funny as hell.
Yeah, all my favorite comedians are black comics for sure. There's no comparison.
Yeah, y'all need to also take out Nellyville.
Nellyville?
This is yeah, that's what he calls himself, Nellyville. Nelly. He does his little right now he does a little thing called Little Nelly. Um he does Little Nelly living with my ex. He does all
Hmm.
type of different comedy skits.
I'm checking
Oh,
it out.
thanks, Boris. I kind of figured he was leaving, man. Everybody knew he was a one and done dude from Oklahoma State. I knew he was gonna be a one and done.
Dang, Nelly Vids has over 1 million subscribers. Wow. I gotta check this boy out.
Hmm.
Hey, he be having the baddies in his video too.
That
Yeah,
boy King V be having them in his videos too. Check his shit out.
King V.
He got
Hmm.
you ever seen that girl Young Easy, man?
Hmm.
Man, I can't believe she's gay, man. She's so thick, the boy.
Boy.
Here, you guys put me on some game. I just subscribed to like 7 channels right now.
Yeah, man. I've been
Like,
listening to him for a while, man.
is this
Then the
girl
funniest
named
one. Then the funniest ones to me on the internet right there. And then once you start seeing like CT, he shoots out everybody else videos who has their own page and stuff. He
Hmm.
shot them out in his videos and stuff and like that too. Then you be like, damn, I ain't know this person have a page too. You know what I mean?
Yep.
All of them, and all the characters that be in their little crew that support each other, they all got their own little page.
Oh wow.
They support each other and be all through that stuff. Oh, they got another dude that's on there too. What's his name? Um, um, what's his name? What's his
you talking
name?
about Carrie? You talking
No,
about Carrie?
no, no. I ain't thinking about. Hold on, I gotta look him up.
I tell you what, man. If Jenny, boy, I'll try to get at Jenny if I ever saw.
He's from Miami. I think he's from Florida. He has a song called Dollar Sign. Man, I forgot what his name is though, but his shit's funny as hell too. He a black dude. His shit's funny as hell too. I think his name is Walter French. Yeah, Walter French. That's his name.
You talking about your boy with the Goldberg? Goldberg?
Yeah, Walter French. Yeah, he's funny. Yeah, he's funny too. It's a lot of funny comedy skits. That's why a lot of people don't really be watching.
Yeah, some of these people I see on YouTube to have their own TV shows on Netflix, stuff like that.
But you got some of them ain't selling out. I respect that. Support your own brand.
I tell you who should have their own TV show, Big Jai. If Big Jai had his own TV show, boy.
Oh, Big Jai, yeah, Big Jai's funny as hell.
Yeah, I got him too.
Man, it's only a 1 point lead. They only beat them. Miami's up by one. About to be halftime. That's too
And
easy,
Clayton
DJ.
Thomas and his wife is already on like 2 TV shows. They just still do the skits every now and then.
Oh, what shows? They on TV now?
Yeah, they on that show. They be on those shows on Bounce TV.
Oh, okay, yeah, on Bounce. Okay. All
He's
right.
on that show. He's on that show with Omar Gooden. Omar Gooden.
Oh, okay.
I like Omar Gooding.
Like Clayton Thomas
Oh no.
been in the business for a long time though. Like you don't remember Clayton Thomas
Yeah,
back in?
yeah, yeah. I remember. I forgot what that show he played in. What was that show? I can't think of it. He was in a couple of episodes and everything like that.
Oh, you're right. He's been at it since like 2010. Family Time,
Hmm.
Clunkers, Comic View. Wow.
But I remember for the YouTube thing, Clayton Thomas was doing a whole lot of TV before that.
Hmm. I like him more on YouTube than I like him for on that he did on TV though. But he has to be himself.
Yeah, I think his wife used to be on that one show on Stars.
Hmm.
Yeah, he's been on about 10 different shows already. I still gotta watch that new Coming to America. When that first one came out, oh boy, that was a banger.
Yeah, they should have made the new one rated R though, man.
Oh, for real? Yeah, it's always better like that. You get more raw jokes.
But I'm about to go ahead and end this, man, because my phone was on like 35%, man. I need to charge this motherfucker up.
Appreciate that, man. Appreciate you having me on, though, bro.
Yeah, me too. We'll look forward to the notification for the next one, big bro.
Dinner time around this mug. It's only 5:44 out here on the west.
Stay up in
When
the
something
West
big
Coast.
go down again, I'll probably be back on. Probably.
Yeah, for
All
sure.
right, no doubt, Lou. Come and support you, bro.
All right,
All right.
brothers.
I just want to say thank you for everybody come to the show tonight. Ali, T Price, Polo, and
Mm-hmm.
Phil, wrong everybody. Hit that subscribe button, that like button. Other than that, peace out. Thanks for. See y'all later.
We out. Peace.